It might take a second.
You're,
Welcome,
you're
miracle makers. I'm
right.
so glad you're here. Today, we're talking about building your immunity, about growing microgreens, and most specifically, how to grow your own food and medicine within 5 days, how to boost that immunity. And we're talking with a master herbalist, a naturopathic doctor and farmer. He's been part of the community and is a gift. Having gone to the farm yesterday and experiencing what comes through him in the form of spirituality, of the wealth of wisdom and emotional intelligence, and then the physical, having all of that present in order to serve the greatest good. His farm, he co-founder of Creative Family Farms, and the incredible effect of being in the most beautiful place in California, one of the most beautiful places, I believe, everywhere, as Rumi says, wherever you are, be the heart of that place. And this is the heart of Cherizana, the heart of the farm, the heart of the courageous spirit that lives on this incredible land. I'm so glad you're here, Dr. Timothy Hoffman. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Timothy Hoffman here, Creation Family Farms. Thank you, everybody, and welcome to the farm, basically, and what we do here. And as Dr. Sarah mentioned, there's much that we do here, much that we offer as far as knowledge, education, child benefiting. How do we educate little tiny ones as well as old ones? All of us, we're all involved, we're all included. I'm open to any conversation anybody has, any questions, and any ideas as well. Thank you, Dr. Sarah.
Oh, you're so welcome. We're going to start quickly with the video that we shot yesterday, just a little bit, so there is an understanding of what's right there. And I think it powerfully demonstrates the microgreens and the growing broccoli sprouts. And so we start with this beautiful YouTube video that just went out. And then we're going to talk about the processes that happen in your body, most specifically sulfonamides, the vagus nerve, the ability for you at home to be prepared for this time and any time going forward. That's what I want to get across so beautifully. And so let me move this to share this beautiful video. So we had on your property the most beautiful chiropractor as well. Greg and I ate some of the most beautiful foods. Just cut them. You got a knife and cut off some food for us. As I'm bringing this video up, I'd love for you to share just the experience of who comes out to your farm right now. What kind of, especially right now, what is being asked for most? Uh-oh, I think we lost Dr. Timothy for a second. Let me share this video, and I thought maybe as I'm queuing us up, and then I will find him again. So this is the newsletter that went out today, and within the newsletter is this beautiful video and conversation about sulforaphane. Let me bring us to this right here. Sorry, let me go right here. The YouTube video. I'm hoping, there it is. Here is the video. We will play this. We will extend this out. It's Dr. Sarah Larson here at Creation Farms, and we are with Timothy Hoffman. Did I say that right?
You did.
Yes, woo! It's such an exciting day because today I am learning how to grow microgreens at this amazing farm. How long have you been doing this?
We've been growing microgreens for 2 years now, and I've been farming for 10 years now. All natural, all holistic, all organically, all in the natural form.
In the natural form. Why do you do this?
That's how we're designed. I find that the earth offers us human beings the most benevolent gifts when we work in a natural, holistic form. So we're designed that way. We come from earth and fungus and all these, bacteria-based ideas, and we fail to go back to them sometimes for what we need is healing. And they're in everything that we grow. I couldn't grow any of this microgreens if the soil didn't contain certain levels of funguses and bacterias and earth, magic, minerals, vitamins. I mean, it's so powerful, so benevolent, so important.
So important. I heard you say and talk about how much you love Earth, how much you love humanity as well, right before we got on, and how this is the biggest service that you could give to our planet. I'd love for you to show us what do we have here.
Right here is a starter tray, basically, with a pure, clean, organic soil and broccoli seeds that we've sourced from a market called True Leaf out of Colorado that are also organic. And so what I would do is show you how to put these seeds in here on this tray and grow your own microgreens like this, and end result. This is broccoli. Broccoli is one of the most powerful microgreens out there. It contains something called sulforaphane, which is a phase 2 enzyme activator, and it's full of what we call HOPE. HOPE is our acronym: hormones, oxygen, phytonutrients, and enzymes, all activating the endocrine system. Super benevolent for the sacred feminine, especially because you're being attacked by everything in the world. So I especially grow all these carbon ideas to free the sacred feminine of estrogen-based attacks.
All of this, so much hope. And so how would I start? So I get this kit. I've got my organic soil.
You got your soil, got the kit, we got the seeds. We would basically, with a brick or something else or whatever, squish all these things down.
Squish it down.
And make it as easy as possible. And it's all clean. And then I would wet it. Let me give it a go.
So we're going to wet this. It's so exciting to just be here. We ate some of the beautiful sprouts that were coming, and this is one of the best ways to reconnect with the earth and one of the best things that you can do while you're at home.
Simple little wetting. All clean water, by the way, is needed. Reverse osmosis are the purest water you could find. And then we take our little seeds that she has in her hand.
Beautiful.
And it's so simple. We just
yay. Oh, I'm just singing to my seeds.
It's super
simple. Happy birthday to you.
I love you. Thank you,
Happy
for this opportunity to create this
to you.
Beautiful, sacred food full of so much for our fellow beings on this planet, as well as our pets.
Yeah.
This is really super good for pets too. I give it to the cats all the time. They really love it. Our animals are also suffering from everything right now. Everything we grow here is anti-cancer, anti-viral,
inflammatory,
anti-inflammatory,
bacterial.
Yeah.
And so the bitters, we had some bitters earlier in some of the spices. Literally, if you want to you need all of your tongue, all of your senses. Your tongue has taste buds, and the bitters, oh my gosh, spicy and bitter.
Bitters are better. They cause the vagus nerve in the liver to flush.
Yes.
So that's super important when we eat our bitters. And after we put our seeds on here, we take our spray gun again and just basically re-wet these things. And it's as simple as this. Super benevolent, except for you'd want it to be a lot wetter. This is a basic rundown of what to do. The first soaking would have been a lot wetter. Then I take my little top tray for 2 rows and cover it.
And so how long between this and this?
5 days.
5 days,
You
5 days.
Take it off, and then you put it out under the sunshine, and it starts like, see, this has been out in the sunshine more than this. This I just brought out this morning, so the chlorophyll is still filling on all these. These are broccoli, or not broccolis. These are 3 different kind of radishes. That's why they're different colors.
Yes.
Those are the same kind of radishes, just turning into themselves. The tall ones on the end are the peas. These things all are the most benevolent, powerful things one can consume right now during our
family reorientation.
Yes.
During this disease of COVID-19, this
Right.
disease, COVID-19 reset. Grow your 5 days to have food.
5 days to have food. In 2 weeks, you could have an ongoing cycle of food for yourself that'll last you through any catastrophe. This is stuff that they've been doing for thousands of years. Hippocrates did this himself. John Hopkins discovered that this broccoli was the #1 anti-cancer fruit he's ever discovered. And that's the broccoli and the broccoli sprouts. So we're super into these ideas on how to help our tribe, help
our tribe. And so growing these sprouts, covering this 5 days later, we've got the sprouts. What else are you growing here that could be super easy from seed to plant?
Here is something spicy. It's a radish, 3 different kinds of radish. It's a rainbow red, a daikon, and a China rose. So those are spicy, and those pull out heavy metals from the body. Anything spicy like these will flush the body of all negative everything.
All of the metals
Yes.
that might have you grow a virus. When you've got a great deal of metal in your body, you have less organic matter, and things like 5G, things like electromagnetic fields affect you more. And so it's really, these are really great for combating any field that isn't the field of Earth.
Absolutely. The more of this we put in our body, because we're carbon, the more protection we're going to have. But that also means we have to stop putting negative things in our body.
Yes.
Acids,
Yes.
Oil-based animal products, milk products. We have a super benevolent design, and it looks like you've discovered it. I mean, your hair is awesome. Your skin is beautiful. You've been taking such quality care of yourself.
Thank you.
And look at this young God you have.
Yes.
He's been taking care of himself as well. And so it's all the idea on how we could share these ideas with our community, with each other. And it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. It doesn't have to be scary.
How much would this cost? How much does this cost?
$30.
$30. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's it for here for now. We're at Creation Farms with Timothy Hoffman. We can't wait to share more with you. Thank you.
Come find us. Look at us on Instagram. It's Creation Family Farms. Peace.
Peace. We're going to put all of that in the links for you.
Creation Family Farms. It's so funny because I love being corrected, and I give Dr. Hoffman permission to correct me, and it's so important. This is Creation Family Farms, and we've got a wealth of information. Every time I listen to that, I learn a little bit more. And I know that Creation Family Farms is on with us. The founder of that, the co-founder of that, is on with us on the phone. And so he is welcome again. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad that the phone is working for you.
Thank you. Can everybody hear me?
And let's see, we'll get some thumbs up. Can everyone hear him? Put a thumbs up or wave your hand if you can hear him. All right, we got a few thumbs up, and everybody can hear you. It's so beautiful to come out and be with you. And you made the farm is beautiful. The growth that's happening impeccable, right? For me, just the integrity that I witnessed there from seed to what is being grown, to the volunteers, to the way that you handled and shared everything there with us. Literally, that was so beautiful. I'd love for you to share your background a little bit, just so everyone who isn't familiar with you, Dr. Timothy Hoffman, founder, co-founder of Creation Family Farms. You've been doing this just so they know the level of the work and commitment and the farming and the research that you've done over the years. If you could introduce yourself the way that the proudest person in the world would introduce you.
Very nice. Thank you, Dr. Sarah. You're absolutely pulchritudinous. I'm very grateful for you. Thank you, people. Thanks, friends. Thanks, family, most of all. I love you. I'm grateful for this opportunity. I am very emotional today regarding this. This is the most important thing I've ever done in my whole life, all up to coming to now. Farming for 10 years. I started off as a tree farmer, farming for I'm going to say a young lady. She's 95 years old now. Her name is Miss Reagan, up in the foothills of Burbank, on over 11 acres of 6 varieties of avocado trees. And fell in love with the tree, studying patterns and life and feeling the nature and the soil. And she, for 70 years, never got rid of any of her avocado leaves. So she had this super rich, beautiful soil that I fell in love with. And every day I walked around there barefoot, talking to the trees, talking to the hummingbirds. Was at the tippity top of the trees. I love them too. And they love us. They talk back. Digging deep into the earth, I discovered the mycorrhiza, the roots, the fungus, the most magical form of life yet to be discovered by most humans. This helps me do what I do now for you, grow these amazing foods, these ideas. It's mushrooms, microdosing, being happy, being free, tapping into our neurons and our receptors, our human, the design of us. What are we designed for? When we touch food, it starts immediately breaking down in our mouth, so we know what it is. And I mean food like plants and herbs and other things. Not that it can't identify a piece of chicken, but food without, processing or oils or. I've gone off the wrong level here. Anyways, I'm grateful to be here, and I'm open to answer any questions anybody has about anything. I came here to Creation Family Farms 2 years ago, and my associate and I, Nathaniel Scott, the best Jedi a man could I have. I'm surrounded by the best team of smart, brilliant, beautiful people that are all helpful on this farm every day with everything. We've added over 25,000 pounds of organic matter to this farm. Our soil test has came back top 10 in the nation over 2 times, and it keeps coming back. We keep getting it tested for a natural, organic, biodynamic, permaculture, regenerative type of farm with over 50 varieties of trees. Trees planted originally by Mr. Burroughs himself that wrote all the Tarzan novels. We have it all here. It's very living. We've done something on the farm called geomancy. That's where you regrid the property in a sacred geometric way of 1.618 design. The golden means, the golden ratio. Many people might understand it in that aspect. So we've planted crystals at a certain depth down, and we grow with crystals. And we grow at the 432 hertz pulse generator when we grow the microgreens and the special things that we grow here for you that we're calling right now medicinal microgreens, because they're full of so much hope. Hope is an acronym for hormones, oxygen, phytonutrients, and enzymes. And that's basically what we educate people about. And knowing what everything does for the human body, I remind people of how powerful we are. Thanks for listening. Again, I'll let Dr. Sarah ask the question. I'm silly right now.
I love hearing every bit that you're sharing there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am going to start the next video here for a second, and we'll dive into why how hope and what each of those words, the hormones, the phytonutrients, every part of that is so important for us to understand as men and as women. And the lead into this is inside your body, inside your mother's body, she had the right level of hormones to make sure that you went from the uterus to coming out of the uterus. When you came into this environment, right inside the uterus, you were able to trust that your body would know what to do, that the cascade that was inside you and the cascade that was outside, the nourishment, the spiritual energy, the emotions, the mental energy, and the physical nutrients you believed were there for you in the uterus. And out you came. Everything in your body switched directions. Your heart no longer pumped in the direction it did. Your lungs no longer were taking in the amniotic fluid. Instead, they switched and started taking in the air. Every part of your body came online for this world, and yet your body expanded and grew into the being that you are right now. And this physical being, given the right hormones, food, Hippocrates, let thy medicine be thy food, let thy food be thy medicine. Your body is so intelligently made that the plants and the foods that we're going to talk about today will allow you to really reset. This is a reset time. You can grow them yourself. You can order what we're talking about as well. Get this into your body so that your body can trust fully the environment and the intelligence that's happening around it. Einstein said it is your belief that it's a friendly universe is one of the most important decisions you make daily. Your belief in that allows your body to become more. If you're challenged in any way, this is the conversation for you to listen to and grow into. Your hormones, your physical body transformation of all of the nutrients, the subtle energy happens through the foods and the medicines that we're bringing into our body. And so